Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting down with Andreas Price from Zoch Games, and you've brought us Dreams.
Indeed, by Olivier Grégoire. 10 years plus, 3 to 6 players, so for quite a lot of players if you want to. And it will take however long you would like it to take. It's 30 minutes will be good for most people. I've sat down at the table and played it for a lot longer. How do you feel?
What are we trying to do?
Suggested retail price.
Yes?
35 euros.
Okay.
There we go, in Germany, of course. What are we trying to do? Each turn, we flip over 4 random cards. All these cards have illustrations on them, unique illustrations, done by 8 different artists.
And it's a little hard to see on our blue tablecloth here, but you do have this cool starry mat.
A play mat,
yes.
as some players might know if they are into trading card games.
Yes.
It's that kind of material. Usually you would not put the cards in the middle of the playmat, but for the sake of the camera, I'm doing it right now. Flip them over. Oh. Yes, please.
There we go.
Yeah, you good? Okay, yeah, I can do that.
That one I think is right side up.
That looks
Interpretable,
right.
it's a dream.
Yes, and that's the thing. So it's dreamscapes, if you will. The idea is that there's a mortal amongst deities, and the deities have visions which they cast onto the sky in the form of stars for the humans to receive and to draw fantasy from, to get dreams out of, really. The mortal who is among the gods tries to get a little closer to the source than he should. The deities know that he is or she is among them, but don't know who it is. So, in the beginning of each turn, you will, let's say 1, 2, 3, you will get a little marker that tells you which one is the right picture if you are a god, or that you are indeed the mortal. Here we go, something like this. In that case, of course, you do not know which picture is the one in question. Now, each player has 3 gems, stars really, in slightly different sizes, slightly different colors. And these are used to draw the picture in question onto the night sky. 1 star at a time, going around the table. And what you are trying to do is to stay close enough to the pictures, which again would usually not be on the playmat.
Right, so we'd be building this little starscape on the mat.
Right. And you try to stay as close to the picture as necessary in order for the other players not to think that you might be the mortal, but to make it vague enough that it is not too obvious for the odd player out, for the mole, which picture it is. Because in the end, you can earn points if, for example, like this would be the green player. If he were the mortal, he would have to say which picture in their estimate is the one in question, or if the player is a god, which of the other players
is
the mortal. Exactly. And then you can score points. If nobody thinks that you are the mortal, you score a couple of points, and if you get the picture right, if you are the mortal, points, and so on and so forth. So there's scoring involved.
I was going to say, this is a really smart way of designing that.
Again,
for being able to secretly trying to decide,
while still giving away the color of you, which player you are.
Even better since the backside. Well done.
Exactly. So
now, why is the time so variable on this game?
Because, I mean, if you reach a certain amount of points, you've won. But to be honest, if I play it privately, I don't even score points. It's one of those things where you sit down and it's just fun to, after any given round, to talk about why did you put that star there? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have anything to do with the picture. I thought you were the mortal for sure after you did that. And then somebody else explains why for them it does make sense. They feel that that is a light area, or that is something that's positive, and positive, of course, warrants the use of a white star, and so on and so forth. So there's different aspects that is important about the pictures to different players, and the chat, the argument that might follow is often the most interesting part about it.
So you might just want to keep playing just for the sake of having a good conversation and a good time.
Absolutely, and it's so much fun to discover all these cards. I mean, there's just a lot going on. Right.
I imagine you could have a lot of fun with a lot of fan art, adding home created cards to these and having a wonderful time.
Maybe even cards from other games. Maybe use these cards for other games.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's been done.
It's been done, that's for sure. Although I can't say we've ever drawn with stars before. I think that's a first. So, Bam, if you want to try that, give that a try for yourself. That is Dreams, which is published by Zoch. And Andreas, thank you so much for giving us a little sneak peek.
Thanks for having me.